Abandoned paddy fields, empty and burnt villages. For the last 2 months, this part of northern Rakhine State has been off-limits to journalists and aid workers. We managed to get someone in to film for us. A few weeks ago, this village was full of Rohingya, Myanmar's unwanted Muslim minority. Now they're gone, replaced by soldiers, driven out by what the army calls clearance operations. Others have described it as ethnic cleansing, even genocide. After several hours driving through abandoned villages, they find some Rohingya women. The women say their homes have been burnt down. There are thought to be about 30,000 displaced Rohingya. Many of them have fled to Bangladesh. Security was too tight to make it to any of the most sensitive Rohingya communities. But the Rohingya filmed their own testimony and sent it to us. We've blurred the faces to protect the women's identities. Some of them had injuries. Of course, we can't verify that what these women say is true, but we know the footage was filmed in the township of Longdon, where other sources allege rape and killing by the Burmese army. Among diplomats here in Yangon, the mood is changing rapidly. Up until now, most of them had been prepared to give Aung San Suu Kyi, the newly elected leader here, the benefit of the doubt, as she managed a complex relationship with the powerful Burmese military. What's taken people by surprise, though, is that on the issue of Rakhine State and the alleged human rights abuses, Ms Suu Kyi and the army seem to be in complete agreement. This is a typical update from Ms Suu Kyi's office. Day after day, it repeats the government position that soldiers are following the rule of law, that the Rohingya are burning down their own homes, and that there are no atrocities being committed.
I think the halo of human rights defender over Aung San Suu Kyi is well and truly slipped. She's a ruthless politician in a very ruthless environment. She's in a very ruthless environment dealing with a very ruthless institution, the military. And unfortunately, I think the principles that she espoused for many years have fallen by the wayside during this process.
Aung San Suu Kyi, seen here visiting Singapore, is feeling the pressure, and last week set up a commission to investigate alleged abuses being committed by Burmese soldiers. It will be led by another soldier, a senior general, so will hardly be independent. Establishing the truth about Rakhine State remains a very distant goal. Jonah Fisher, BBC News, Myanmar.